Hello everyone, welcome to my 8th lesson of Hungarian grammar. Today I will dive deep into the possessive case of a noun in Hungarian, such as kinek, whose, kinek von, who has something. In the end of this lesson, I will also introduce the present tense in Hungarian language and enables you to make a very simple sentence. Let's get started. Kinek, whose. Let's say you have uh, there's one or two items that's sitting right in front of you, and someone asks you, "Oh, whose that pen or that book is this?" Then you can say, "Oh, this is my pen. This is my book." Or you can point it out at someone else, saying that that's his or her pens or that's their pens, etc. Um, so how to say such sentence or how to answer such question in Hungarian is my first bullet point. Kinek or dollar, vagy könyv ez vagy az, whose pen or book is this or this that. This is my pen or this is my book. Ez or in dollar, ez or in könyvem. So this is a way how you conjugate the suffix so that you can express the meaning of possessive case of a noun, which is this is my pen. As a dead dollar, this is your pen. As a or dollar, this is his or her or its pen, etc. In this slide, I have add the pronoun in front of the possessive noun, the noun with possessive case, so that you can understand how to conjugate such suffix in Hungarian. But in real context, you can omit the pronouns, such as by saying as or dollar. This is my pen. You can just omit in. Next, the second bullet point is that in a situation, let's say you are with a group of people in a study group, and someone asks you, "Oh, who has a pen or who has a book?" Oh, you can say that I have a pen or I have a book, or you can point out that someone who has a pen, who has a book. In Hungarian, this is how you should say kinek von. You can ask. This is how you can ask someone else. Kinek von dollar. Kinek von könyve. Who has a pen? Who has a book? You can, if you want to answer that question, nekem von dollar. I have pen or I have book. Or you pointed out someone else. Nekik von doluk. Vagy könyvük. They have pen. They have book. It might not sound very intuitive to say that they have one pen or one book. I mean, in a realistic sense, it doesn't sound very right. But this how I just make those sentences so that you can understand my point of this grammar part. One thing also to be noticed that if you want to say a multiple, like several people share the same ownership of one item, such as lányok von dollar. Let's say several girls owns one pen. Then you say lányok von dollar. You don't add the door. You don't say lányok von doluk. This is just how it works in Hungarian language. Although lányok is a plural. The last bullet point of today's lesson is the present tense in Hungarian. One thing that stands out as the difference between the Hungarian language and English language is that the English language at present tense, in the present tense, you have simple present or and which is what do you do? But if you ask someone what is the moment that what that the second part of the simple tense is what are you doing in English. But in Hungarian, they put those two tense together. If you want to ask someone what are you doing now, you say mit csinálsz most. You add adverb most so that to express the meaning of what are you doing now. If you want to say I'm reading one book, olvasok egy könyvet, or I'm watching TV, nézek tévét. But if you want to say what the people usually do on the weekends does not happen at this moment, then you say you add általában hétvégén. So you add those things to express that meaning. Mit csinálsz általában hétvégén? What do you usually do on weekends? Általában barátokkal hétvégén. I usually visit friends on weekends. So at this point, you may want to know how to conjugate the accusatives in Hungarian language. So basically you add et or at based on the sound of the noun itself. The rules will be it's easy to understand and it will be found in today's attachment. So thank you all for watching my video at this point, and if you have any questions, just drop your comment below this video. Otherwise, if you want to know more about the accusative, the conjugation of accusative case in Hungarian, just take a look at the attachment that I have for today's lesson. Yeah, thank you for your time, and I will see you next time.